Hello everybody, it's Gary here, back with another Paragon deck build and gameplay video. Today I'll be showing you my Iggy build with those horrible turrets so that you can be the most annoying hero in Agora. So let's take a look at his abilities. Firstly, you have the oil slick. This is Iggy's escape, and you guys know how much I love a hero with an escape. It makes it a lot easier to survive. This will add 120 max movement speed to Iggy and can be either used to close the gap on enemies to light them up, or to get away from a really bad situation that you want to survive. Next is Iggy's infamous flame turret. So this has to be the most annoying ability in Paragon. You think you can push the lane against him, but no, he just will not let you. This is why Iggy, in my opinion, is the perfect defensive hero. Even over Howitzer, you got Howitzer's ult which backs people off, but Iggy's got a simple ability which he can chuck flame turrets down and everyone's going to back off. He can clear minion waves and make enemies keep out of that tower radius. Third ability is the oil spill. So what I normally do is combo this with the flame turrets. I chuck a turret down so it starts burning the enemies, then throw the oil spill over them and that'll light them up. This does 80 energy damage early on when you first unlock it. And finally is Iggy's ult called the Flame Belch, which is great naming again by Epic Games. I love all the names of these abilities. This does 450 energy damage and can burn a decent radius. It also knocks opponents back at the end of the ability, so it can also be used as an escape, which is perfect for me. So that's Iggy's abilities out the way. Let's get on with the deck build. So firstly, I equip Lord's Ward with 2 basic manas and 1 basic chrono just to get it maxed out. Start warding your lane. I love wards, you should too, you all know this by now. First main card though is Pendulum of Lords, which is just down here. This card has 2 manas and 1 advanced mana, just because you're going to be spamming your abilities early on with your turrets. So get the 75 mana, 100 health and altogether 5% cooldown reduction from this card early on. Next is the armour build with Bloodsoaked armour. This applies a bleed to your enemy when their basic attack hits you. It doesn't do a great deal of damage, but it can make them back off when they see that they're getting hit and they don't know why. Put a greater guard and minor guard on this. This card will also give you 22 physical armour and 5.5 attack speed. Next is Tuned Barrier, which is obviously also armour but energy armour. Put a greater barrier and lesser health on this card, which will give you 22 energy armour and 100 health. These are a good mix of armour cards with health, armour and a tiny bit of attack speed as well. So these are the two armour builds that I would choose. Next card is Tainted Magick right at the bottom. I hope you've all heard of this card. It's absolutely lethal on Iggy. This card applies a poison to the enemy, so with this card being inactive, press it, go into your team fight and unleash all the fire that you possibly can with Iggy. Launch his ult, the turrets, anything you can, hit as many of the opponents as you can and they'll all start to bleed. Put a major cast and 2 casts on this card, which will give you 3% crit chance and 6.5 energy damage. The next card is Elder Mage Amulet. Put 2 healths and 1 greater health on this card, which will also give you 6.5 energy damage and 100 health. It will also add 200 health once you've completed it. This is the tank phase of the build, so when you're at late game, you're already doing the damage that you need to with the turrets and your ult. You should be way ahead on farm as well. I've found in my gameplays of Iggy that I get a really good lead by using the turrets on farm. So you should be a few car points ahead of people, but don't worry if you're not, that's just my experience. And the final card is Staff of the Adamant, which is here. So you want to put 2 greater healths and a health on this card. This will give you 6.5 energy damage, 100 health and an added 13 energy damage to it. So it's a nice mix of damage and health. So late game you're very tanky, you're also doing a lot of damage, and with that poison card they're going to be terrified of you because they will not want to get hit by it. So that's finished off my Iggy deck. He's a great defensive character to use, but can also be built into a tank late game, which makes him really fun to use. As usual, I'd appreciate it if you could all leave a like if you like the video, sub to the channel for more Paragon content, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay that's coming in a second, and I'll see you next time.